these beautiful things that I've got.
Happy Friday. And an even happier Friday knowing that the high temperature today, heat index not included here, starts with an 8.
Oh,
Hey, we're starting
88.
20 degrees cooler than 3 days ago.
August 1st, by the way, happy August 1st. Our first day of this month starting with a high of 88. God bless all of us, considering what we've been dealing with the last couple weeks.
Kyle, you might be able to fulfill the promise to your HOA today.
Mow your grass.
Mow your damn yard,
Yeah,
Kyle.
you're such a terrible neighbor.
Dear God, you gonna live in Wendell Falls? Act like it.
What is this, a safari?
My God,
A giraffe?
I had to borrow a Jeep from Coy just to make it to Kyle's front door the other day.
Been looking for your dog Boomer. He's in the grass in the backyard. You
somewhere.
just can't see him.
But it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Boomer now
I
looks
loved that movie.
microscopic. Me too.
I had a crush on that boy so hard
This
as a kid.
is-
Well, of course you did.
This is not what I wanted to talk. I was in a good mood. I was in a happy Friday mood until Brian brought up the thank you.
Yeah.
Just trying to move on. Talk about our weekends. Talk about that fun robot event at Motor Coach tonight in Durham. Brian is referencing something that he knows that I've not talked about on air. Thanks, Brian. Is that I got a letter from Wendell Falls
Sure
HOA
did.
recently, pretty much saying, mow your lawn, buddy.
Look here, you lazy
Yeah.
SOB.
And what's crazy to me is, like, you guys know me. I'm a particular person, and I swear I have not ever gone longer than 14 days without mowing my grass. But it was the bad day. Like, I get it. The front yard wasn't looking maybe as great as it should have been, but it really was not that long. It was not up to my shins or kneecaps by any means.
Dude,
That is
The
what I
funniest-
was mentioning. What I was imagining, rather,
Yeah.
when you heard you got the letter, that it was like knee-high grass.
Yeah, and the funniest thing in all this for me is, like, I have a Ring doorbell camera, knockoff version from Costco, whatever that thing's called, Blink, I think. So I got the Blink camera at my house, and what's funny is going back, because I could see the timestamp picture that they sent me. I was like, I'm
Oh.
going to track this person down.
Okay.
And
what are you going to do, Liam
I
Neeson, when you find him?
What skills are
I
you going
have
to use?
no particular
What's
set
gonna
of
happen?
skills.
You know you're not going to be hanging up any shelving.
No, definitely not that, Sarah. But I saw the picture of the car that just parked in front of my house taking pictures. And I'm like, man, my grass was really not that high. Yes, it looked not as good as it could have been. But I've got now not one, but 2 letters.
Oh,
You got another
you
one?
got a second?
Well, there was one actually a couple months ago.
Oh, see,
Oh,
he
gotcha.
told us about the second and
Gotcha.
neglected to tell us about the first.
Yeah, so I mow my lawn. I feel like I mow my lawn a decent amount, but when it's 115 degrees
Oh,
outside, sorry to tell you,
Yeah.
HOA, I'm not going outside to mow the lawn when
And
I got
it rained like every single
Yeah,
day.
what are you supposed to do?
When are you going to go out there? What's
Yeah.
funny is Kyle's got the tiniest yard. He has no more tall grass than Luca has spiky hairs on his head.
Especially the only part of the yard that they see, which is my front yard. They don't see the backyard.
It's so funny.
So the fact they took a picture
Of your
my
I mean, it's the
tiny front yard
tiniest
that's
yard.
the size of an Amazon box. Or one of those wagons that we stroll our kids in. It's really that big, and I got
so
a letter
funny.
because of my really tiny yard.
That's insane.
I'm tiny yard guy. Now this is really hitting me, guys.
Yeah, I can feel
Let me
it.
finish this.
Go ahead.
I'm a tiny yard guy who still somehow managed to get a letter from my HOA
Hey,
You know what
to
that
cut
reads
my
to
grass.
me? Is that the HOA's got too much time on their hands.
They got a HOA. You're not a tiny yard guy. You're a tiny yard king. Own it. You don't mow, you manscape.
Just know it has been mowed. The problem is they will not take the next picture of whether I've mowed or not until 2 weeks from now, and who knows whether I'll have mowed it or not at that point.
I can't wait for the episode of Kyle goes to the HOA meeting. That's what I
Well,
want to see.
they said if you want to, contest this, I can go to the board and set this up. So if I get one more letter, I'm doing it. I'm
yeah.
going Clark Griswold
and
on
I'm going
this.
to tell your wife, we need video.
Because-
I'll babysit the kids or whatever.
Kyle's not doing anything confrontational. Kyle, that isn't a thing.
Well, if you and I go, we can egg them on.
Yeah,
Come on,
listen,
Kyle.
if you
Come
listen
on,
to the
Kyle.
show, you know I do not like conflict, Kyle. So this would be a big moment for me. Guy
Mr. Negative.
who does not like conflict. Yeah, I once told a guy, went off on a guy and called him, quit being Mr. Negative. Yeah.
At a
Take that
sports
at a
game and
sporting event. He was talking crap about my favorite sports team. And I finally turned around, I mustered up the courage, and I said, quit being Mr. Negative.
Mr.
And the guy started laughing at me. Of course he did.
That's because one of the garters of your socks fell down.
Anyway, if I get one more letter, I will go to the board, and I'll let you know what goes down. Listen, I accept all rules. I could be better, but I'm also like, come on, it ain't that bad, please.
They're going to say, dude, your house has a soul patch. You need to shave it.
Soul patch.
Interesting thought. Wanted to talk about the weekend, but
Who cares?
that's a funny thought.
This
I'm
is
so
a
glad
way
that
better
this is a way
conversation.
better conversation because Brian knows it has kind of chapped me a little bit behind the scenes.
Grinded your gears?
Grinding my gears, if you will. My tiny yard guy getting a letter from my HOA for not mowing his lawn that takes literally 20 minutes to
There's
mow
like
is
no
I
kind of
doubt it
hilarious.
even takes you that long.
Have any of you ever gotten a letter from your HOA, and what was the reason? Because the
this is
the
fun.
neighborhood drama is
Oh,
really
yes.
the
Yeah, I like this.
silliest stuff
Spill it.
that I
Come
see
on
on
now.
Facebook. It is the silliest stuff I ever see on Facebook. The stupid crap that we deal with in our neighborhoods. What is the drama you got in with your neighbor or maybe the HOA? Why are you getting a letter? 919-860-115. We'd love to know. It's Brian, Sarah, and tiny yard guy Kyle. First look at traffic, 8 o'clock. Here's Sarah.